Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes.
Welcome to the Rich Rebel pregame show brought to you by the town of Randolph. We are broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth where the Rich Rebels, they will take on the Kemmerer Rangers. The first service scheduled for about a half hour from now. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Volleyball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value. Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Rich Rebel Volleyball pregame show brought to you by the town of Randolph. Today, the Lady Rebels will take on the Kemmerer Rangers, and we are broadcasting live from Rebels Gymnasium here at Rich High School in Randolph. We're also coming to you live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Coming up, we'll take a look at the scene for today's game brought to you by the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. Bear Lake, Utah, and Idaho. Plan your vacation today. Visit bearlake.org.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
In the state where life is...
Welcome back to the Rich Rebels pregame show brought to you by the town of Randolph. You are tuned into the town of Randolph pregame show where the Lady Rebel volleyball team will be taking on the Kemmerer Rangers. We are broadcasting from the Les Schwab's Plains Tires broadcast booth here at Rich High School, and it's time for our Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau scene set for today. And honestly, today's a great matchup. We have a non-region matchup in between states. Obviously, Rich High School in Randolph, Utah, and then Kemmerer from Kemmerer, Wyoming. This is actually going to be the first volleyball game played in the Wyoming High School Athletic Association schedule. So Rich here gets to kick off the Wyoming season. The Rebels have already played one game. They are 1-0. This is a little bit of a measuring stick game. You're playing a non-region opponent, and you get a chance to see how good you are against another very solid opponent. This is the Town of Randolph pregame show, and the scene set for today's game brought to you by the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. Plan your next vacation at Bear Lake, Utah, and Idaho. Visit bearlake.org today. We're about 15 minutes away from today's action. Coming up, we'll have the coaches show. We'll have the coaches show in today's matchup during the Stacy's Repair Coaches Show. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Today we are at Rich High School in Randolph, Utah, where the Rich Rebels take on the Kemmerer Rangers. This week I had a chance to visit with head coach of the Kemmerer Rangers, Jennifer Nielsen, and Rebels coach Wendy Lamborn. This is what Coach Nielsen had to say about the Rangers.
We're here with coach of the Kemmerer High School varsity volleyball team. That is Coach Jennifer Nielsen. Coach Nielsen, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So tonight is your guys' first contest. Rich already has one under the belt. What are you excited to see from your team tonight as you get your season going?
I'm just excited to see where we're at, how we're going to perform, and see what we can do. I mean, we've been practicing, so now it's time to execute what we've got, and I'm anxious to see how it's all going to play out.
After watching all of your practices, what are you most excited to see about your team in action?
I'm anxious to see what my outsides do, and I'm anxious to see how we put in a new offense. So I'm anxious to see how that's going to play out.
What would you expect before your first game would be the strengths of your team?
Our strengths would be our serving, blocking, and my setters. My setters are a really good strength.
If someone were to stumble across this game online and they have never seen Kemmerer volleyball before, who are a couple players that they should look out for?
They need to look at my setter, Sydney Neria. She's been the varsity setter since her freshman year. She's a senior now. She can read the court. She's got good hands. I'm very anxious to see, what she does her senior year. She just keeps getting better and better. And I'm not going to say too much. I've got some surprises, so I'm going to leave it at that.
Spoken like a true coach. I wouldn't expect you to give anything away, though. That being said, in your preparation for Rich, what is one thing that you've seen on film that maybe you weren't quite expecting from this team?
Honestly, I think Rich is always competitive. It doesn't matter from year to year. They're always competitive, and you can watch film and you can analyze as much as you want, but when it comes down to it, you have to play your game. And just like Rich has a reputation of playing their game, we're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to battle it out, and hopefully we come up on top this year.
Where do you anticipate this match will be decided on the court?
Well, honestly, I'd like to anticipate that it's going to be, 3 sets and, we won. But I think it's going to be a battle, and I think we're going to go to a 5th set. Coach Nielsen, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day for this interview. Good luck tonight, and good luck the rest of the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Week 1 down, 1-0. Can you tell me what you liked about your team's efforts in a game where that's a much better Manila team than what they were last year?
Manila's they're a great team. Coach Slaw's done a great job with them. I was super happy with our girls' first game, get our jitters out. It was a fun game.
How'd you like your team's response? I mean, after the first set they came out and they won pretty handedly, but the second set they fell behind early in that set, and they were able to respond, and from that point forward, they dominated the game. Can you give me your thoughts on just how your girls responded to a little bit of adversity?
We'd made a few changes that they weren't quite used to, so that was on me. And we threw some things in that we haven't necessarily practiced but thought would be good for us. And so sometimes we're going to do that, and you might see a little hiccup every once in a while, but pulled through and just did their basic fundamentals and did a great job.
Today's kind of a bit of a measuring stick game, as I don't know if you know this or not, but you're going to be part of the first volleyball game in the state of Wyoming this year. But you're playing a Kemmerer team that's from out of state, and it's going to be a good opportunity to see where your team is. What do you want to see from your girls tonight?
Kemmerer always comes in strong as well. We love playing our Wyoming schools. They're close, and it's very good competition. My girls, we've made a few changes again this week. I'm super excited to see what they have to put on the floor. Looking forward to some strong senior leadership and girls that will just follow suit.
For someone from out of town like me, I've honestly never seen high school schools play against each other from out of state. And on Saturday, it's going to be even crazier when you guys go to the Cokeville tournament, and there's schools from Idaho. Just give me your thoughts on this weekend. I'm excited for you, getting a chance to play that many teams in a tournament where you can really see where your team is.
We've been going to the Cokeville tournament for over 25 years, like probably lots more than that. And so we're pretty used to that, so it doesn't throw our girls off too much. That Cokeville tournament is great competition for us. Does us a lot of good. It's a good way to start out our season, a very strong way to start out our season, and it's a good way to be able to figure out what you got to fix real quick. So it's a fun tournament for us. Looking super forward to it.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We want to thank Stacy's Repair for sponsoring our coaches show today. When we return to the Town of Randolph pregame show, we will visit with Ellie Argyle, who is this week's standout student. She is a senior during the Ellingford Brothers standout student segment of the pregame show. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
Signage is a critical part of your business.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
First day of school,
You're tuned into the Town of Randolph pregame show. Town of Randolph, home of the Rich Rebels. Good luck from Mayor Sim Bell, council members Melanie Lim, Frank Sano, Brandon Hatch, Clay Barker, and clerk April Grohl. Today we're visiting with Ellie Argyle, who's a senior that really enjoys 4-H and is also on the volleyball team, on the Ellingford Brothers Standout Student Interview.
Can you talk about what's your favorite thing about coming back to school, getting back to see your teammates every single day in a little bit of different capacity where you only see them 2 hours a day? Now you get a chance to see them every day. Does that make a difference to you? Or?
Yeah, it's totally a more interesting experience being around everybody at school every single day. Being able to see everybody's face is going to show up to your games and be there and supporting you. Seeing your teammates and being in classes with every single one of them instead of just seeing them for about 2 hours. During practice and stuff like that, it's definitely a different environment, but honestly, it makes the sports better being in school and seeing everyone and being a part of this team in school and on the court.
You're going into your senior year. You've already played one game in your senior year of volleyball. What is something that you kind of expect out of yourself going into your senior year?
To just step up, be a person on the court that's reliable, and to be a person on the court that's reliable and that you can get the ball to and she can do something with it. Just being a leader and being on the team and showing my teammates what needs to happen after I'm gone, basically. Like showing the younger classmen that you have to step up your senior year and you have to be a leader on and off the court.
Unfortunately, high school is not all athletics. It'd be great if it was, but they are academics. What are some of the academic things you expect out of yourself going into your senior year?
I want to step up my grades. In the past, I'm a pretty good student. Like, I don't let my grades slip, but I do get lazy, like everyone else. So just keeping up on top of things and just being the best student that I can this year.
Final year, you're going to get one last crack at both volleyball and basketball. What is something that you look forward to? I mean, it is your last ride, so even if you do play college sports, there's nothing like playing every single day with the kids that you grew up with. Can you just talk about what does it mean to you to get one last opportunity to play with your friends before you have to move on with life and either go to college, start work? I know this is your first day of school. Can you just talk about it?
I think what I want to take away from this year personally is just having fun. Taking every moment in and not taking anything that we do for granted on the court. We're in school, all of it. I love being here with friends and I love seeing everybody every day. I just want to make this year fun and just be present, honestly, because other years you just kind of sail through, like you don't really think about it, and then boom, it's your senior year and it hits you right in the head and you're just like, well, guess I'm going to be out of here soon. And I just want to take this year and just make it the best that I can, honestly.
As we were talking before the interview, you're big in the 4-H program. Let's talk about that. What are some of the things in 4-H that you can use as life experiences that you can take from 4-H and use in your everyday life?
Yeah, so I have been really big into horse 4-H my whole life, just riding horses, being out on horses, and teaching younger kids how to ride horses. One of the biggest things that I'm taking from 4-H is the leadership, learning how to communicate with others and teach them just how to be better overall in areas of their life, and like specific things like horses I know a lot about. So I've taught younger kids the whole time, and that's one thing I want to take with me, just being able to communicate with people and lead and teach.
Nothing makes your kid
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at a 199 County Road, Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Quality is the one thing that you...
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best
Senior Gracie Painter, 5'7" senior. Savannah Ellis, 5'5" senior. Janae Skidmore, a 5'8" sophomore. Lene Walker's a 5'5" sophomore, and Sophie Archibald, a 5'6" junior.
We'll have the Rich Rebel starting lineup after the national anthem. We're going to have radio silence. We'll be right back after the anthem. A little bit of an audible called on us as they said the Rich High School starting lineup.
Darlene Peterson, 6' senior. Ellie Argyle, 5'8" senior. And those are your two seniors. Going to get Violet Taylor, Casey Wilson, Hannah Scott, and Ava Ellsworth, which may be a new name to a lot of the Rebel fans. She's a 5'4" junior that has just moved into Rich County.
As we go over the in-house starting lineup, so let's talk a little bit about this matchup, Rob. This is exciting. This is a non-region contest that is really a good measuring tool to see how good your team is, and I think this is a very good Rich team. I think they're very sound fundamentally, and this is going to be a good chance for them to show it against an out-of-state opponent.
I think the challenge for Kemmerer coming in is this is their first match of the season, so you may see some first game jitters and some mistakes.
It's something that the Rebels, they experienced last Wednesday when they traveled to Manila to play their first game against the Manila Mustangs. A much better, much improved Manila Mustangs team, might I add. They did a lot of good things, and they fell behind in that second set. The Rebels trailed the Mustangs 6-1 right out the gate in the first 7 serves. But they responded, they let it roll off their back, and from that point on, they dominated.
You'll see some long runs from the Rebels. They can get a little bit streaky, but once they get on the roll, it's hard to stop them.
That banner across the top was wrong. This is not the JV game. We are moments away from Rebel Volleyball. I'm Aaron Poland. This is my partner, Rob Leifson. This is a Bear Lake Realty. This is the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Volleyball here on 98.3 KADQ and mylocalradio.com. Both teams line up. They're going to shake hands under the net, and we are about ready to play. The first serve of every set is brought to you by Pam Cornea Town & Country, selling Bear Lake in Utah and Idaho. Call Pam Cornea Town & Country Realty, 435-779-0012.
Looks like Coach Lamborn is going to pull a little trick and get a little help from Taylor McKee, graduating senior from last year, to be one of the line judge. And I'm not seeing who they're handing the other flags to. Oh, Bridget Pugmire.
Home court advantage is home court advantage. Ain't that right, Rob? Of course, we're only kidding. Our line judges wouldn't do anything to jeopardize the integrity of the game. As the ground ref does his final checks, we're going to get first serve. As it'll be 25, Violet Taylor, the 5'8 junior. She's going to start us off. Once again, this serve is brought to you by Pam Cornea Town & Country. And we are underway. That's dug out in the back by the Mustangs. Quick tip attempt, dig by Peterson. Wilson sets up Peterson. Attack too long as Peterson's first hit of the game. Long. Rangers go up 1-0. That's a good setup there right off the bat from the Rebels. They got exactly what they wanted, just missed the hit. As Neria serves it, Wilson sets up Peterson again. This time Peterson is going to get it over the net, and that's going to lead to a Rebels point. Good effort there from the Rangers. They're unable to get it over the net after Peterson hit an absolute missile off the top row. 1-1 Rebels. Argyle serves it. Dug out in the back by Sadler. They set up Painter. Argyle gets the dig. Peterson sets it up for kill. That's just long again. Peterson. Couple long hits to start the game, but she's going to dial that in. She already has one really good attack so far. It'll be the Rangers to serve, Lainey Walker. Argyle digs it out. Wilson sets up Hannah Scott, and the Rebels are going to be awarded a point. 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard in set 1. Checking in the ball game for the Rebels is number 4, Nia Jolly. She replaces 7, Ava Ellsworth. Wilson with the serve. Hits the top of the net, and we have a Crawford Trough ace, the place to eat and drink. Wilson with an ace. Wilson serves again. Dug out in the back row by the Rangers. Rangers attempt blocked by Scott in the front of the net. Wilson bumps it. Scott's going to come over, play it safely over the net. Dug out by Sadler. Rangers set up an attempt that's going to be long off of the arm of Jamie Skidmore. 4-2 Rangers over as Wilson picks up another serve. Dug out by Sadler. They set up Martinez. Martinez blocked by Scott, but that's going to go out of bounds off of Scott. That's going to be a point, Rangers. And, of course, digs today are brought to you by the town of Woodruff. Skidmore to serve. Diving dig there from Argyle. Argyle, our standout student of the week. An attempt from the front row of the Rangers is going to go way long. That dig is brought to you once again by the town of Woodruff. Good effort there from Argyle as she saves a point diving. And their team picks up a point on the misplay. It's going to be Peterson to serve. In the back, off the fingertips of Walker. Sadler, she digs it out. Played safely over the net by the Rangers. They set up Violet Taylor. Taylor's attempt dug out by Martinez. Good attempt there from Taylor with the left hand. Played over the net by the Rangers. Town of Woodruff dig goes to Argyle. Peterson plays it over the net. Dig by Sadler. Set up Martinez. Martinez is blocked in the front row by Argyle and Scott. Safely over the net by the Rangers is going to be Peterson with the dig. They set up Taylor. Taylor's attack is good. Violet Taylor picks up a kill. That kill is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. 6-3 Rebels over the Rangers. As it'll be Peterson. She'll get us back into play. Peterson serves over the net. Diving effort there. Diving effort there from Lainey Walker. But that is going to be an ace for Darlene Peterson. 7-3 Rebels over the Rangers. Peterson will get another serve. Peterson with the right arm. Puts it over the net. This one's a missile dug out by Walker. Walker's going to play it over the net on the return. Argyle with the dig. Wilson sets up Scott. Scott, back row dig for the Rangers. They set up Martinez. Martinez, her attack is going to go into the crowd. But unfortunately,
timeout
that's going to go long. It's going to be a timeout, Rangers. That timeout is brought to you by T7 Propane. You are listening to a Bear Lake Realty presentation of Rich Rebel Sports. I'm Aaron Poling. This is my broadcast partner, Rob Leifson. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab's Plain Tires broadcast booth. It is the Station on Main scoreboard says 7-3 Rebels. Excuse me, it says 8-3 Rebels. Now 8-4 after that serve from Peterson goes long.
Looks like the football team must be out of practice because the student section is filled up.
You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebel Volleyball on 98.3 FM and mylocalradio.com. That serve, diving dig by Taylor Wilson. It's going to set up Scott. Scott, back row attempt. It's going to go just long as the Mustangs pick up a point. 8-5 Rebels over the Mustangs.
Rangers.
Rangers, excuse me. It'll be Ellis to serve for the Rangers. Dug out by Peterson. Wilson sets up Scott. Dig in the back row by Ellis. Quick attempt. One-handed dig by Peterson as they set up Scott. Scott's attempt. Dig out in the back by Sadler. They set up Martinez. Martinez's attack is blocked in the front row by Nia Jolly. Jolly gets the block. Rebels get the point. 9-5 Rebels over the Rangers as it'll be Scott to serve. Unleashes a missile dug out by Walker. Set up on the right hitter. That's going to go long off of a Rebel, out of bounds, into the cheer section. That's going to be point for the Rangers. It'll be Natasha Martinez to get us back into play. Martinez lets a serve go, dug out by Peterson. Wilson sets up Violet Taylor on the near side. Taylor buries it in the middle of the floor as Taylor from the left wing attacked the ball, hit it in the middle of all six of the defenders. 10-6 Rebels. Good find from Wilson as well. It'll be Jolly to serve. Jolly serves from the right side of the court. Jump serve on the way. Dug out by Sadler, and an attempt by Sydney Neria to save that goes wild. It goes out of bounds into the crowd. 11-6, Rebels over the Rangers. It'll be Jolly again to serve. That is going to be long, out of bounds, 11-7. Rebels over the Rangers. Checking back into the game for the Rebels, number 7, Ava Ellsworth, the junior. Checking out is Nia Jolly, also a junior. Sadler serves, dug out by Argyle. Wilson sets Argyle up. Argyle from the front row, dug out by Sadler of the Rangers. They set up on the far side. It's Walker. Scott with the dig in the back row. Quick attempt by her from Casey Wilson. Good idea. Diving effort to keep it in play. Argyle, her attack is going to be good, as that is another kill for our Ellingford brothers. Standout athlete of the week, Ellie Argyle. The 5'8 senior picks up a kill. It's going to be Violet Taylor to serve. Taylor's serve, dug out by Martinez in the back row. Quick flip play, diving effort there from Violet Taylor. Plays it off the ceiling, and the Rebels are able to regroup, get it over. It's Argyle who gets it over, and an attack from the Rangers is going to go long, out of bounds. Rebels pick up the point. Good effort on defense as Violet Taylor ran out of the picture to save that ball.
They're calling it a tip, giving the point to the Rangers.
We slow our roll. It's going to be 12-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Good call there, Rob. Rangers serve. Violet Taylor with the dig. And it's going to be a kill for number 10, Ellie Argyle. This time, the Rangers pick up their 13th point of the first set. Argyle gets the kill. She will get the serve as well. Argyle with a jump serve on the right wing. Dug out back row in the middle by Sadler. They set up the outside hitter near side, and that is going to be no good as Lainey Walker's attempt goes long on the near side. 14-8, Rebels over the Rangers. Argyle serves again. That's going to be a Crawford-Troth ace as Ellie Argyle finds a soft spot in the back row. 15-8, Rebels over the Rangers. Crawford-Troth, the place to eat and drink. Stop by today after the game. Get yourself a good burger. As Argyle's serve goes long, that's going to be 15-9. Rebels still lead the Rangers. And if you watch closely, you can see a special guest presentation of myself and the Crawford-Troth burger, enjoying one of those great hamburgers as Walker's serve is dug out in the back row by the Rebels. Violet Taylor gets the dig this time. Walker sets up Peterson. Peterson buries it on the near side. Darlene Peterson's fired up after that kill, as she should be, because that was an absolute rocket on the near sideline. And we are going to get another timeout called by the Rangers. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Volleyball on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. We will be right back after this quick timeout. The Station on Main scoreboard says 16-9. Rangers trail the Rebels in set one. We'll be right back.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. You're listening to a Bear Lake Realty presentation of Rebels Volleyball as Wilson serves a diving effort in the back by Walker to keep it alive. Rangers unable to do anything with the tremendous effort. 17-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As I think that's technically a Crawford-Troth ace for Casey Wilson as one player hit it. Wilson serves again. Martinez with the dig. Neria sets up number 5, Painter. That's dug out in the back by Taylor. They set up Scott. Scott with a quick attempt that is off the hands in the front row, and we are going to get 2 hits called on the Rangers as one player, number 5, Painter, played it twice after she got the block. As the Rebels have doubled up the Rangers, 18-9, Wilson's serve is going to be a Crawford-Troth ace. Casey Wilson, another ace, as she gets another serve. Wilson puts it in play over the net. Dug out in the back by Walker. Skidmore sets up Martinez. Violet Taylor with the dig, with the Town of Woodruff dig. Sets up Peterson. Peterson cross court. Martinez on the far side. And she's going to be stuffed at the net by, it looks like, number 4, Nia Jolly. That's Jolly's second block of the contest already. Walker to serve again, 20-9. Dugout in the back, Sadler. Neria sets up Painter, blocked by Scott. Martinez, her attempt blocked, diving dig by Peterson. Scott, kill attempt is good in the back corner. Hannah Scott buries it on the line in the back of the court from the middle. What a shot there by Hannah Scott. 21-9, Rebels over the Rangers. Serve, dug out, they set up. Skidmore blocked. Diving effort from Wilson as Argyle's just going to safely play it over, live to fight another day. Left-handed attempt from Painter is going to be dug out by Argyle, out of bounds. The point will go to the Rangers, 21-10. Heck of an effort there, though, by Argyle just to get an arm on that ball. As that was a beautiful attack there from Grace Painter with the left hand. Ball's put back into play, dug out by Argyle. They set up Peterson. Peterson's left-handed attempt off the top of the net. She gives a little wry smile as a heck of an effort to try to keep it in play as the pass went awry. 21-11, Rebels still lead. There by Argyle, good effort from the back row to keep that alive. Painter, her attempt, dug out by Wilson. Jolly tips it over the net. Rangers set up the attack. It's 35 Archibald, and that's going to be a kill for Archibald as Wilson with a diving effort unable to keep it in play. 21-12, Rebels over the Rangers in the first set. Skidmore to serve. Dug out again by Argyle. This time, Darlene Peterson's left-handed attempt goes sideways. 21-13. Rangers mounting a little bit of a comeback. Skidmore to serve again. Taylor with the dig. Wilson sets up Scott. Scott in the middle. Diving effort in the back row by Walker. Heck of an effort there. Martinez is blocked at the net again.
Excuse me. Net got her.
It hit the net. Good defense there from Jolly as it looked like she smacked that back to the other side. Referees call 4 hits as she did not get the block, and that's going to be an ace from Darlene Peterson as she throws up 2 fingers, walks to her teammates, celebrates. As it's 23-13. Peterson to serve again. Dug out in the back by Walker. They set up Painter. Painter's left-handed attack. Good dig there from Peterson. As that ball got on her quickly, Peterson plays it safely over. They set up Archibald. Her attack from the middle of the floor. Dug out by Argyle. And we're going to get called 4 hits.
They got Nia Jolly.
Oh, excuse me. They got Jolly in the net. Good call. 23-14 Rebels over the Rangers. And the difference in this game, in this set here, has been a little 8-0 run that the Rebels went on. Serve is dug out by Taylor. Wilson sets up Taylor. Taylor, left-handed push attack is going to be good as the Rangers can't play it back over the net. 24-14. This is set point for the Rebels. Hannah Scott will do the honors of getting us back into play. Scott, her serve is an absolute missile dug out in the back row by Sadler. Here comes an attack from Argyle. Neria gets the dig. Martinez safely bumps it over the net. Scott with the bump. Walker with the set. Wilson with the set. And Argyle with the kill as the Rebels pick up the win in set 1. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels volleyball. That brings us to the end of set 1. The score on the Station on Main scoreboard, 25-14. The Rebels take the first set of the matchup. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see how the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab and Plain Tires broadcast booth. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels volleyball. We are in set 2 as the Rebels take the first set, 25-14. Ball goes over the net, and the Rangers are going to pick up the first point of the game. We're going to bring in my broadcast partner, first point of the set, Rob Leifson, and he's got some stats for you real quick.
Rebels had 8 kills versus the Rangers 4, but the thing that stands out, 6 aces to 0 for the Rangers.
Another stat, 11 unforced errors by the Rangers. They pick up the second point of the set. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com and you see that white dot next to the Rich team name on the scoreboard, as Rich is actually going to pick up that point. Didn't quite see what happened. We have a 1-1 score here in set 2. Taylor serves it over the net, dug out by Sadler. Play to the front. Quick attempt there. Dig by Ava Ellsworth. As an attempt by Peterson is going to go into the net. That's 4 hits against the Rebels. 2-1 Rangers over the Rebels. Also key in that set is a 6-0 run from 15-9 to 21-9 that the Rebels went on in the middle of that set. As they set up Peterson. Peterson with the left hand. She finds the ground. Beautiful attempt there as she hits it into the R in the middle of the floor as Peterson picks up another kill. 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We are in set 2. Let's fix that real quick. Scott serve, dug out by Sadler. They set up Skidmore in the middle, dug out by the Rebels, safely over the net by Wilson. As they set up the lefty Painter on the near side, Rebels get the dig. Peterson from the near side. She's going to play it to the back row. Dug out by Skidmore. As they set up Martinez on the far side. Martinez, her attempt, dug out. Town of Randolph dig by Taylor. They set up Peterson. Peterson, her attempt is dug out in the back by Skidmore. Heck of a rally going. Martinez safely over the net. Ellsworth to Wilson. Wilson to Argyle. Argyle's attempt is deflected at the front of the net. Dug out. They set up for Painter. Painter with the soft attempt off of the fingertips of Peterson. Heck of a rally there between the two teams. The Rangers come away with the points. 3-2 Rangers over the Rebels in set 2. Checking back into the game for the Rangers. Number 35, Sophia Archibald. Out is number 2, Carlene Sadler. As Peterson gets the dig and the attack. That's a dig for Skidmore. They play it across from the middle of the floor, and that is going to be tipped down it looks like at the front of the net by Argyle. 3-3 Rebels over the Rangers. Checking back into the game for the Rebels, number 4, Nia Jolly. She'll take the place of Ava Ellsworth. Wilson, her serve almost hit Argyle in the back of the head. If not for the quick hands of Peterson, that would have been a headshot on Argyle. 4-3 Rangers over the Rebels. It will be number 9, Savannah Ellis, do the honors of getting us back into play. Taylor with the Town of Randolph dig. Set up. Peterson. Her attempt is snuffed out by the Rangers. It's going to be Martinez. Martinez, a two-hand attempt. Scott sets up Wilson. Wilson to Peterson. Peterson lets one go. Blocked at the front net. Dug out in the back row. Jolly. Jolly's going to pick up the kill as that ball just went over the net, and Jolly buries it on the middle of the floor from the outside, from the opposite hitter's position. 4-4. We got a tie set. We are in set 2, not set 3 on the station on main scoreboard. Peterson nearly returns the favor to a teammate as that serve goes low into the net. 5-4. Rangers over the Rebels. Martinez, her serve from the back row. Off the net, as that is the first service error of the game for the Rangers. Although not a lot of things went their way in the first set, their serves have been pretty good tonight. Argyle, she'll serve, gets one over the net. Skidmore, she gets the dig. Second dig from, Sadler gets the dig. As Neria plays it over the net, that's going to be a point for the Rangers.
Nia Jolly and Ellie Argyle, one of those, I got it, you take it.
That tends to happen a little bit more early in the season, Rob, just because you're still getting back into the groove of things. As Sadler, she plays it over. Diving effort there from Peterson. Wilson plays it over to Taylor. Taylor's going to safely bump it over the net. Sadler finds Ellis. Ellis to Skidmore. Skidmore plays a beautiful shot on the near sideline. That's going to fall in. 7-5 Rangers over the Rebels. Sadler with the serve. It's over the net. Peterson digs it out. Wilson sets up Scott. Two hands back, corner attempt, and they're going to call a lift on Scott. 8-5. Rangers lead the Rebels. Rebels have a 1-0 lead in sets. We are in set 2, 8-5. Rangers over the Rebels as Sadler dug out by Peterson. Wilson gives it to Taylor. Taylor's blocked at the net. Heck of a play there from number 11, Janie Skidmore. 9-5.
I think that was actually Sydney Neria that got that block on that one.
I do believe you are correct. As it's Sadler over the net. Peterson with a Town of Randolph dig. Sets up Scott. Scott is going to pick up a Bear Lake Realty kill as she gets the Rebels back within 3. Also, that beginning serve of the second set was brought to you by Pam Cornea Town & Country, selling Bear Lake in Utah. Call Pam Cornea Town & Country, 435-779. As a heck of an effort there in the back row by the Rangers as that serve bounced off of one of the Rangers and just went wild. Tried to keep it in play. Fortunately for them, to no avail. 9-7. Rebels pull within 2. It's Jolly. Jolly with the jump serve in the back row, and she's going to pick up a Crawford Trough ace. The place to eat and drink. 9-8. Rebels coming back.
That's Nia's second ace of the match.
The best part about volleyball, Rob, is when you do something really good, you get the ball back, you get to do it again. And Nia Jolly is going to stay hot, as that's going to be 4 hits against the Rangers. Wasn't quite an ace, but her serve led to that point as she hit an absolute missile in between the front and the back row. The Rangers unable to play it back over. We got a 9-9 ball set as Jolly serves. Skidmore with the dig. They set up Skidmore on the far side. Dug out by Argyle. They set up Taylor near side. She is blocked. Peterson there to back her up. Wilson bumps it to Peterson. Peterson's going to play it over the net to the far corner where Martinez digs it. They set up Skidmore. Jolly with an attempt at a dig. That's going to go out of bounds off the side wall of the gym. That is a tough dig attempt there from Jolly as she nearly got to that one. Ball had some funny spin off of the arm, and then it goes to the far side wall as it is 10-9. Rangers retake the lead. Scott gets the dig. Wilson sets up Taylor. Taylor pushes it over. Diving effort there from number 8, Neria. What a play by Neria as the Rangers play it back over. They set up Scott again, middle of the floor, and that's going to be short off the front of the net. As Scott's attempt from the from the tip-off line in basketball is going to hit the front of the net. It'll be Neria to serve again. Dug out by Peterson, 8-on-8 crime. Taylor, her attempt is blocked. Peterson digs it out. Hannah Scott with a heck of an effort. Wilson's going to safely play it over as it's Walker with the dig. They set up Skidmore. Skidmore's attempt's going to go long, out of bounds, 11-10. The Rebels pick up a point as the Rebels lead 1-0 on sets but trail 11-10 in this set. The station on main scoreboard as Violet Taylor plays it back, puts it back into play. Dug out by Martinez. Flipped over the net by Lainey Walker. Ellsworth sets it up as that's going to be a kill for the Rebels. Not quite sure who got that
Hannah
kill.
Scott. That's her third of the match.
When I can't get the call, superstar statistician Rob Leifson will get it. As number 5, Grace Painter, the lefty, picks up a kill for the Rangers. That's going to give them the lead again, 12-11.
That's her 4th kill of the match.
Painter's been pretty impressive so far with that lefty swing that she has. Diving effort there from Argyle to no avail, as that's going to be an ace for number 8, Sydney Neria.
And that's their first ace of the match.
13-11. And what that tells me, Rob, is that the serve defense has been spectacular for the Rebels so far. Wilson sets up Peterson. Peterson unleashes into the back row where Sadler digs it out. Safely played over the net by Skidmore. Dug out by Taylor. They play it to Peterson, and Peterson's going to pick up a kill as she plays it off of 2 defenders on the near side. That ball's going to fall underneath the net. Catches her attack. Darlene Peterson does. It's very slick. 13-12. The Rebels trail by 1. Wilson serves it over the net, and that is going to be another ace for Casey Wilson. Brought to you by Crawford Trough, the place to eat and drink. We have another tie, 13-13. Wilson. She gets Scott.
That's actually Scott, yeah.
Yep. Did Scott have the last serve? Because that definitely looked like it was Wilson.
I thought it was too.
A little bit of a switcheroo possibly as Taylor gets the dig off of the Skidmore serve. They set up Peterson, who picks up another Bear Lake Realty kill. Peterson, after the 2 long misses early in the first set, has been on fire. Not all of her kills have hit the ground, but when you hit it hard enough through a defender, still counts as a point for your team. That's Wilson with the serve this time, and she picks up the Crawford Trough ace. 15-14, the Rebels take their first lead of the set.
You were just anticipating the ace.
I like to call it 20/20 vision, but I got lucky. Painter safely plays it over the net as Scott plays it to Wilson. Wilson to Peterson. Peterson! Bear Lake Realty kill, and she is fired up after that one. An attack from the near side to the middle of the floor is going to force the Rangers to take a T7 timeout. T7 Propane and Woodruff. For all your propane needs, call 435-793-4208. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels Volleyball on 98.3 and mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back in to the Les Schwab Plain Tires broadcast booth, where we are in the middle of set 2, brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. Darren and Tricia and the entire Wallentine family wish the Rebels good luck. Wilson serve dug out in the back as Painter. Her left-handed attack dug out by Wilson as Jolly sets up Peterson. but they're going to call a lift on Jolly. As that brings the set score 16-15 on the station. Let's get the live camera back up, as it is 16-15 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels with a 1-0 lead. As Ellis, her serve is in the net. Rebels pick up a point. So before we went to timeout, that was Darlene Peterson, according to our star statistician Rob Leifson. That was her 4th kill of this set alone. Peterson serves, diving effort in the back row, and that's going to lead to another point. Darlene Peterson's having a pretty good set. Although she won't technically get a stat for that particular point, she was the reason why the Rebels were able to score. As Peterson serves it again. This time it's a missile to the back row, dug out by Skidmore. As Archibald's going to safely play it over the net, and they're going to call a lift on Archibald. 19-15, Rebels starting to pull away a little bit as Peterson will serve again. 19-15 on the station on main scoreboard as Peterson lets a serve go. Dug out by Martinez. Walker plays it over. Wilson digs it. Jolly tries to set up a teammate, goes over the net. Diving effort by Wilson. Argyle safely over the net to the back row. Sadler, she digs it out. And a little bit of a miscommunication in the front row is going to lead to a Rebels point as that ball falls in on the near side before the Rangers could get an attempt on it. As Peterson serves from the near side over the net. Off the top of the net. As you can see where she was going, the front of the floor had absolutely nobody there. If she gets that over the net, that is an ace. 20-16. Rangers trail the Rebels. Peterson with the dig. Wilson sets up Argyle. Argyle, her attempt off the top of the tape. Played safely back over the net by the Rangers. That's number 8, Neria. Wilson sets up Taylor. Taylor's left-handed attack is going to be out of bounds off of the net, they are calling. It looked like it hit the Rangers' hand. But instead, it'll be Rangers serve. They trail by 3 now. As the Rangers have done a good job defending that near side left-handed tip there from Taylor. Serve is going to go out of bounds. Hannah Scott looked a little... Oh, they call it inbounds. As it looked like Hannah Scott was unsure of herself. I thought it was out of bounds. Don't blame her there. 20-18. As Martinez picked up the ace, she'll get another serve. Dug out by Peterson. They set up Taylor. Taylor's going to bump it over. Sadler in the back row. Finds Ellis. Ellis to Skidmore. That was Ellis to Walker. Walker's going to pick up the kill as a diving effort by Peterson to no avail in the back row. Walker with a far side attempt at the net to the middle of the floor. Pulls this set within 1, That serve dug out by Taylor. Wilson, sets up Taylor. That dig was for Peterson. Taylor gets the kill. Peterson with the dig. As Violet Taylor finds the back corner off of the libero, Carlene Sadler. Heck of a diving effort there from Sadler, but she was unable to get to that ball. As it'll be the Ellingford Standout Student of the Week, Argyle, to serve it. Ellie Argyle hit the top of the net. Diving effort there. Archibald over the net as Taylor, left-handed tip. Diving effort there from Ellis. Good effort. As to her knees to dig that out is Sadler, but that's going to go out of bounds. Rebels take a 3-point lead as Argyle will get another serve. Argyle's serve dug out by 21. Walker finds Ellis. Ellis to the far side to Walker. Walker's attempt's going to go out of bounds on the far side. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Rangers. This timeout is brought to you by T7 Propane. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebel Volleyball here on 98.3 KADQ and mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. We're actually going to go to our Bear Lake Realty fan cam. As the fan cam is brought to you today by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee in Garden City. Your home and real estate investment experts, beachfront property and mountain retreat, year-round living or investment properties, whatever you're looking for, the real estate experts at Bear Lake Realty can help you find it. Visit bearlakerealty.com today as we are going to head back to the live cam. As an attempt there is shoved over the net by Walker. Here comes the attempt from Scott. Dug out by the Rangers, quickly played over by number 8. That's Neria. Heck of an effort defensively by Wilson as she's able to keep the play alive. Played over by Scott. Good defensive play there from the Rebels. As it's number 9, Savannah Ellis, she's going to pick up the kill as the Rebels were unable to get back into position after the heck of an effort. That makes the score on the Station on Main scoreboard 23-20 as we catch up. Rebels 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead as Sadler, she'll put it back into play. Dug out by Peterson. Wilson sets up Scott with the left hand. Dug out in the back row by the Rangers. Safely played over the net. Wilson sets up Taylor. Taylor's attempt blocked at the net. Good job there from Skidmore to block that. Wilson's going to make an effort. That's going to be 4 hits on the Rebels as a hit went awry. Unable to save it there is Casey Wilson. 23-21. The Rangers have the serve, trailing by 2 points. Sadler serves it. Town of Randolph dig by Peterson. Wilson sets up Scott, plays it safely over the net as they set up Walker on the far side. That's going to go long, out of bounds, and the Rebels have set point. 24-21. Rebels with an opportunity to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Nia Jolly will do the honors on set point. Jolly on the far side of the floor with a jump serve. Over the net, dug out by Sadler. Ellis sets up Martinez. Martinez plays it over safely. Hannah Scott with a middle court attack to the back row. Snuffed out by the Rangers. Safely played over the net by Ellis. As Wilson sets up Taylor. Taylor's left-handed tip gets over the net. Played safely over again by the Rangers. That was Neria. Scott, her attempt, and that is going to be set point. Hannah Scott picks up the final kill of the set. That'll do it for us here in set 2. That set was brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. Darren and Tricia and the entire Wallentine family wish the Rebels good luck. The score on the Station on Main scoreboard was 25-21 that set, 2-0. Rebels over the Rangers. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels Volleyball on 98.3 KADQ and mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger. Except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Rich County is home to generations of Rich Rebel fans. Our neighbors are our friends, and we look after each other. We understand that a good education is critical for every student. We cheer for their success in every part of life, every single day. Today, the Rich County government wishes our Rebel teams good luck. Rich County, Utah, a great place to live.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab and Plains Tires broadcast booth where you are about to see the third set. This is brought to you by the Rich County government. Rebels with a championship cost. It's time for the Pam Cornea Town and Country beginning serve. We are in the Rich County government third set. The score on Station on Main board. The Station on Main scoreboard, as I jumbled that completely. It was 25-21. The Rebels win set 2. By 4 points. as they held off a little bit of a rally and came back in that set. And myself and Rob Leifson were talking in the commercial about how great the atmosphere has been. Rob, you said they've been practicing this all day?
Well, a lot of these students have grown up coming to Rich High School athletics, but if you're a freshman, how do you learn the cheers? So during the activity today, the cheerleaders and the seniors, especially Darlene and Ellie, got the student body out and trained them on how to do it.
Well, they're doing an incredible job as it is Neria to put us back into play. Wilson sets up Peterson. That is blocked at the front net by a combination of 5, Painter, and 11, Skidmore. Painter and Skidmore have played pretty well despite the two-set deficit, as we get rid of that JV coverage warning, because this is not the JV game. This is the varsity game as Argyle digs it out. Scott sets up, that's Wilson who sets up Scott. That picks up the Bear Lake Realty kill. Hannah Scott picks up another kill.
Her and Darlene both had 4 apiece in that last set. That's her 6th of the match, sorry.
Scott gets the kill. She also gets the serve. As we await the scoreboard correction, because it is 2-1. Rangers over the Rebels. As I thought I was just losing it for a second and giving points to the other team that didn't score, but
the student body section's taking care of things.
You'd think the student body section would say that the score was in favor of the Rebels, but here come the Rangers attack. That's a beautiful tip attempt there from Skidmore. That falls for a kill. Once again, it's Skidmore having a nice game. Anna Scott is number 7, Ava Ellsworth. As Walker puts it over the net. They set up Peterson on the near side. Peterson picks up the kill on the deflection, as Darlene Peterson lets one go from the near side off of the combination of Skidmore and Painter, and it rolls out of bounds. We're going to get another substitution as 21, Janie Walentine was in the game. Was in the game. She'll be checked out as Nia Jolly checks back in. Wilson serves it over the net. Dug out by 21, Walker. They set up Martinez. Martinez dug out by Wilson. Walentine safely plays it as there's nearly a collision at the track. Played safely over the net by, Peterson, to no avail, as the Rangers pick up the point on the next play over. But heck of an effort there defensively from the Rebels. They are leaving it all out on the floor, as they've made a couple plays today, Rob, where they have ran all over the gym to bring that ball back. Skidmore with the serve. They set up Argyle. Oh, that's going to deflect off of Lainey Walker off the ceiling and down. That is a kill for our Ellingford Brothers Standout Student of the Week, Ellie. Pregame show today. We'll have that at halftime. We'll have that in the pregame for the football game tomorrow, as well as the pregame for the volleyball game tomorrow at 8 a.m. at the Cokeville tournament. Painter nearly finds the line. That was a deadly attack from the front row, just outside of the back row. That ties the set at 4-4. 2-0. The Rebels lead as Peterson puts it back into play. Dug out by Sadler. They try to set up Painter, and we're going to get a violation called against the player in the front line for the Rebels. For the Rangers, as the Rebels pick up the point. Played over the net safely after a diving effort from Casey Wilson, keeps it alive. They set up Painter on the near side. Blocked by Violet Taylor. Martinez, her attempt. Jolly got a deflection on it as she deflects it away from the defense. That's going to be a kill for Martinez of the Rangers. That ties it up 5-5. I'd say after the first set, the second set was very evenly matched, as it's going to be Ellis to put it in play, as the Rebels only took the second set by 4 points, 25-21. Taylor, she's going to pick up the Bear Lake Realty kill. Violet Taylor gives the Rebels a 6-5 advantage here in the third set, as Hannah Scott's going to check back in for Ava Ellsworth. 6-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Argyle plays it over the net. Dug out by Martinez. They set up Archibald. Archibald with two-handed attack. One-arm dig from Peterson. Played safely over the net by Taylor. An attempt is blocked by Taylor as Sydney Nerio is going to pick up a kill. Taylor got a hand to it.
They're going to call her in the net and give the points to the Rebels.
Check that as Rob just saved the call. 7-5, Rebels over the Rangers. That's Argyle. Her serve again. And that's going to be just long as that ball nearly finds its home on the back line. See, that ball is only a couple inches away from being another ace for the Rebels. As Martinez, she unleashes a serve. Peterson, diving effort from Taylor, and that's going to be to no avail as she was unable to play it back towards a teammate. Good effort there from Violet Taylor. 7-7 tied in the third set. Quite a few diving plays made by the Rebels so far. Martinez, her serve bounces off the top of the tape with authority. That was a rocket. Just too low as the Rebels pick up the point, 8-7. It's Nia Jolly. Jolly will serve from the far side of the court. She plays it to the near side, dug out in the back row by Martinez. They set up number 8. That's going to be Neria who picks up the kill. Number 8 gets the kill, and only fitting because that ties the set at 8-8. In baseball, when you have a bunch of number 2s on the scoreboard, they call it deuces wild. So I don't know if you want to call this Ocho wild, but we got a couple of 8s on the scoreboard after number 8 gave the Rangers their 8th point. Hannah Scott looking to give them number 9. Hannah Scott does give the Rebels the 9th point of this set. Heck of an effort there from, it looked like Ellis and Skidmore on the far side as they went diving into the student section. Not a very fun place to go diving into if you're an opposing team. Taylor plays it back in. They set up Walker. Diving dig there from Argyle. Peterson gets an attempt. That is off the arms of number 9, Savannah Ellis, into the roof. That ball falls to the floor, so another unconventional kill for the Rebels. But when you're hitting the ball so hard it bounces off the defender's arm into the roof, you're doing something right and you deserve that kill. As the Rangers, they set up Skidmore. Skidmore's attempt off of the fingertips of number 21, Janie Wallentyne. That's going to fall in for a point for the Rangers. 10-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rangers are going to get a substitution as they bring in the lefty Grace Painter back into the fold. It'll be Neria to serve. Argyle with the dig. Wilson sets up Peterson. Peterson from the near side gets another kill as Darlene Peterson unleashes a cross-court rocket to the back corner. Looks like it was deflected at the tape, but as it stands, that's a point for the Rebels. 11-9. Darlene Peterson is having an incredible match. Scott plays it over the net. Wilson with a quick tip attempt snuffed out by number 5 Painter on the other side. Wilson's pass goes a little too far as the Rangers play it back over. This time Wilson sets up Argyle from the middle of the floor. Plays it to the back right corner. Dug out on the far side. Played over safely by the Rangers. Taylor to Peterson, the inside hitter. She picks up another kill. Darlene Peterson have a night. Darlene Peterson. If you couldn't hear on the crowd scoreboard, it sounded like the student section chanted Babushka, which plays off the heritage of Darlene Peterson's mom, who is from Russia, as the Rebels are going to pick up another point as Painter's attempt goes into the net. That's going to be a T7 propane timeout called by the Rangers. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels Volleyball 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. We'll be right back after these quick commercial breaks. Those kills from Peterson are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Hannah Scott does us the honors of getting us back into play as we return from break. We are broadcasting from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels Volleyball as Darlene Peterson picks up another kill. That is a Bear Lake Realty kill. As right on cue, the student section chants, "She's a Russian," as Peterson picks up another kill. How many is that in the set?
That's 5 in the set, 10 for the match.
Have a match. As it's Wilson plays it over. It's 14-10 on the station on main scoreboard. We're going to adjust that as it's 15-10 now as the Rangers attack goes long out of bounds in the middle of the floor. It'll be Casey Wilson to serve it. 15-10 Rebels over the Rangers. They hold a 2-0 lead. As Wilson's serve goes long, that'll be 15-11 Rebels over the Rangers. Skidmore plays a high lobbing serve, dug out by Taylor. They set up Argyle. Argyle from the near side. She buries it into a defender off the ceiling. Played well by Martinez, back to a teammate. They safely play it over. Heck of a play defensively from the Rangers. Peterson plays it back over. They set up Martinez on the far side. Martinez is blocked at the net by the combination of Jolly and number 10, Ellie Argyle. As the Rebels pick up a point, as I believe it'll be Jolly possibly to get that block. It looked like both of them got a piece of it, so we'll give it to
half a piece.
Just like a sack, we'll give it to both of them. Speaking of sacks, we'll have the Rebels football game tomorrow as well as the first volleyball game for the Rebels in the Cokeville tournament. Little reverse backwards tip there from Argyle, just showing off now as Archibald's attempt blocked at the net, dug out by Peterson. They set up Argyle. Argyle this time, back row, diving effort there from, it looks like it's Walker as she makes a heck of an effort. That ball's going to fall, though, for a Bear Lake Realty kill. Heck of an effort there from Walker as it's Argyle to pick up the kill. Peterson serves. Walker with the dig. Finds Neria. Neria to Painter, and Painter is going to be long, out of bounds. 18-11. Rebels lead in this third and possibly decisive set. Peterson will serve from the near side. Unleashes to the back row where it's dug out by Walker. They set up Archibald. Soft two-hand attempt there. Nearly finds a soft spot in the defense. Backwards pass there to Argyle. Argyle's tipped attempt no good. Martinez, she will pick up a kill for the Rangers as she buries that one along the far sidelines off of the arms of a Rebel and out of bounds. 18-12 Rebels over the Rangers. As if you're looking at the station on main scoreboard, if you're watching our live stream, those two dots next to the record of Rich, those are set wins. The Rebels have 2 set wins so far as Ellis serves it, dug out by Taylor. They set up Argyle. Argyle, her attempt is a diving dig there from Walker, played over by the Rangers. They set up Taylor. Taylor, her attempt, another diving play by Walker. She's going to get back up, play it over. Heck of a rally here from Lainey Walker. She's made 2 diving plays. This time Sadler, a little more conventional, bumps it. Archibald with a fist attempt, and she's going to be into the net. As that was a nice effort there from Archibald. If she could have kept her momentum, that would have been a point for the Rangers. Checking back into the game for the Rebels, number 41, Hannah Scott. She's going to replace Ava Ellsworth. Argyle fires a serve. Another dig there from Walker. Peterson gets the town of Woodruff dig, as Violet Taylor's going to pick up a kill as she mashes that ball over the front row in front of the back row as she picks up a kill from the middle of the floor. 20-12. Argyle plays it over. It's Walker with the dig. Miscommunication there from the Rangers gives the Rebels their 21st point of the set, 21-12, and we're going to get another T7 propane timeout called by the Rangers. T7 propane in Woodruff. For all your propane needs, call 435-793-4208. We are going to head into a commercial break. We're going to keep it right here as you are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels Volleyball on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. And let's go to Rob for some stats that have really stood out so far in this contest.
Well, obviously, Darlene Peterson with 10 kills is pretty impressive. Hannah Scott's got 7 for the Rebels. I think the other thing that's impressive is the number of aces by the Rebels.
as Argyle, she serves. Walker with the dig. They set up number 8, that's Neria on the far side. Miscommunication as Savannah Ellis was trying to get out of, or Archibald was trying to get out of the way of Ellis. Unable to do so. That's 22-12. Rebels lead this set by 10 points. 3 to go for their second victory of the season. It's Argyle. Plays it over the net. Dug out by Walker. Safely over the net by Ellis. Wilson sets up Taylor from the near side. A Taylor attack is good. Taylor from the outside hitter position picks up another kill. Violet Taylor with a beautiful right-handed attack from the near side to the near side back corner on the other side of the court. Argyle to serve again. Dug out by Sadler. Ellis sets up Neria. Safely played over by the Rebels. Archibald, her attempt. Dug out in the back row by Argyle. Hannah Scott, two-hand attempt. Diving effort there from Sadler. Played into the net by Archibald, and that's going to give the Rebels game point.
And match point.
Rebels lead 2-0. Point here wins the game. Argyle dug out by Walker. Ellis sets up number 8, Neary on the far side. A dig attempt by Wilson as she has to play it from the far side of the court. Wilson's able to play it from the basketball baseline over the net. Rangers safely over. They set up Peterson. Peterson, her kill attempt. No good as it's dug out in the front row. Wouldn't that have been a very fitting end to this ball game if Darlene Peterson picked up the final kill? She still has the opportunity here, but the Rangers pick up the point as it's 24-13. They call into the net against a player in the front row against the Rebels. 24-13. Match point, game point right here, and it looks like the Rebels
are out of rotation.
Yes, sir. As head coach Wendy Lamborn is going to get a explanation from the floor judge. As Martinez, she'll play a serve, dug out by Peterson. Peterson with an attack from a 10-foot line. Dug out on the far side by Ellis, and that's going to fall as Hannah Scott got a piece of that ball. She'll pick up the final kill of the ball game. Hannah Scott picks up another Bear Lake Realty kill. That is 25-14. And speaking of Bear Lake Realty, we're going to go to a quick Bear Lake Realty fan cam before we start the pregame show. As the fan cam is zoomed in on the student section, who are starting to charge the floor to congratulate the Rebels on a well-earned victory as they have an impressive 3-0 win. But we are in the Bear Lake Realty fan cam. Let me find that real quick. The fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee in Garden City. You're home to real estate investment experts, a beachfront property, a mountain retreat, year-round living, or investment properties. Whatever you are looking for, the real estate experts at Bear Lake Realty can help you find it. Visit BearLakeRealty.com. As on the Bear Lake Realty fan cam, we have the victorious Rebels volleyball team running through the tunnel set up by their fellow students, as that is a hard-earned victory. They deserve to take a trot with the student section. As the Station on Main scoreboard reads 25-14, the Rebels, they defeat the Kemmerer Rangers in 3 straight sets.
Success.
As that brings us to the end of the ball game. We want to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. This is the end of the match in the Les Schwab and Plains Tires broadcast booth. The final score on today's Station on Main scoreboard, 3-0 for the Rebels. Coming up, we'll bring you the Mound Valley Cattle Company postgame show. Again, the final score, 3-0 today on the Station on Main scoreboard. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Volleyball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Myself and Rob Leifson will be right back with the postgame show after this quick commercial break.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
It's time for the Mountain Valley Cattle Company postgame show after a Rebels victory. Always feels much better to do a postgame show after a win. Ain't that right, Rob?
That's for sure.
Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho, supporting the Rich Rebels in all of their endeavors. Stay tuned for the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital postgame highlights. The final score today is the final score today on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3-0. The Rebels win. They pick up the victory 25-14 in the first set, 25-21 in the second set, and 25-14 in the third set. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebel Volleyball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Success doesn't come by accident. Success requires hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and believing in yourself. Eddie and Todd Jensen established the Mountain Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho on these very principles. The students, staff, athletes, and coaches at Rich High School value these same fundamentals in education and activities, in athletics, and in life. Good luck, Rebels, from Mountain Valley Cattle Company, serving customers in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming since 1997.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Mountain Valley Cattle Company postgame show, where we're broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Let's take a look at some of the postgame highlights brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, the most caring hospital on earth. And the highlights, obviously, the Rebels pick up this victory 3-0 in 3 straight sets. 6 straight set victories to start the season. 25-14 in set 1, 25-21 in set 2. That was a heck of a set with a lot of back and forth action, where both Peterson and Hannah Scott, they both picked up 5 kills in that set. And the Rebels take the victory in the third set, outscoring their opponents 25-14. Coming up next on the Mountain Valley Cattle postgame show, the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. Today's final score, 3-0. The Rebels over the Kemmerer Rangers. The Station on Main scoreboard reads as set 1, 25-14, set 2, 25-21, set 3, 25-14. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebel Volleyball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Welcome back to the Mountain Valley Cattle Company post-game show. Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho, supporting the Rich Rebels in all their endeavors. We are broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for the McKay Frankham Precision, the Dr. McKay Frank. It's time for the Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham. Precision Family and Dentistry at affordable prices. Call for an appointment today, 307-789-8910. Rob, that was definitely not a precision read. But the precision play of the game is going to have to go to Darlene Peterson, as she is probably going to get showered in awards. A little bit of a preview for coming up later in the post-game show. But Darlene Peterson had 2 attempts with her left hand that were, let's face it, they were ugly. They were not very good. One of them hit I don't even think it hit the net. I think it hit the post. The volleyball post coming out of the floor. We're not playing hockey or soccer, so the goal is not to try to hit inside the post. Well, obviously it is. But the second one went sideways on her and ended up landing on her side of the floor from the near side. But the precision play of the game is when she decided to actually play with her left hand. This time she buried a spike with her left hand. That was probably no more than 2 inches. That landed 2 inches away from the net on the other side of the floor. She went near side to far side with her offhand, and that's impressive. And that was the Dr. McKay Precision Play of the Game. And now we're going to go to Rob Leifson for the Player of the Game.
And I'll give it to Darlene as well. I thought it was interesting when she hit some of those big kills, the Kemmerer Rangers automatically took a timeout to try to kill that momentum. Some of the stats that stand out, the Rebels had 31 kills to the Rangers 14. Darlene with 10, Hannah Scott with 8, and Violet Taylor with 7. Gracie Painter gets 4 for the Rangers. Service aces, 9 for the Rebels, 2 for the Rangers. Casey Wilson with 3 of those, Nia Jolly with 2, and Darlene Peterson with 2. I think Coach Lamborn is going to get after the Lady Rebels because they had 9 service errors. 9 aces, service errors. They're going to be practicing service. The Rangers had 2 aces but 3 service errors, so more consistent, but you don't get the ace points. First game of the match, or first game of the season for the Rangers, 30 unforced errors. You can call that the first match jitters. Rebels had 20, so I'm sure Coach Lamborn will be happy, but they'll be back in the gym working on some service and trying to limit those errors. But we'll give the Player of the Game to Darlene for 10 kills and 2 aces.
That was the Player of the Game and the Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham, the Precision Play of the Game, or the PPOG as we call it for short. Dr. McKay Frankham, thank you for sponsoring the Precision Play of the Game. As coming up next, we have the calendar update and one final Freaky Fast recap brought to you by Jimmy John's in Evanston. You are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center broadcast of Rebel Sports. The final score on the Station on Main scoreboard was 3-0. The Rebels take the victory, winning set 1, 25-14, set 2, 25-21, and set 3, 25-14 as well. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, Our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door.
Welcome back to the Mound Valley Cattle Company postgame show. We are broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plain Tires broadcast booth here at Rich High School in Randolph, Utah, as the Rebels take care of the Kemmerer Rangers at home, 3-0, 25-14, 25-21, 25-14 were your set scores. Looking at the Rebel upcoming calendar, we don't have to wait very long, Rob, as tomorrow there's going to be plenty of Rebel action. I'm going to be a very, very busy guy as I'm going to start my day at the volleyball game. The JV first serve for JVs at about 8 o'clock. So I'm anticipating maybe a 9:30-ish start for the varsity, somewhere around there. The times are going to be fluid this weekend because it is tournament play, and you never really know how long tournament play is going to go. But after the early morning game, you're going to get a little bit of an evening cap as the Rebels football team plays Gunnison Valley tomorrow at home as they continue their first 3 weeks as they're playing 8-man. These games really matter for their RPI and their playoff positioning. So it's going to be an interesting matchup tomorrow between Gunnison Valley and the Rebels. Gunnison Valley known a lot for their rushing attack, where the Rebels were pretty good against the run this last weekend. Their defense is going to have to show up again for them tomorrow, Rob, and I'm looking forward to it because it's going to be a great matchup.
It will be. The JV game will be at 1, and the varsity will tip at 4 o'clock. Well, kickoff at 4 o'clock. Got my volleyball language still going for me.
Who knows? Maybe Coach Tyson Larson gets a little aggressive, and with the opening kick goes onside kick, little tip off the foot, But after that, we'll have more Rebels action for you this Saturday as the Cokeville tournament, the official tournament, as Friday is seeding play. The official tournament for the Rebels starts on Saturday, where it will be win or go home. And I'm excited about this weekend's tournament because we're going to see how good this Rebels team is. And after Kemmerer is no slouch. After tonight's contest against Kemmerer, I'm very excited to watch them play against some other schools that are going to be a real tough test for them. I mean, we're not playing schools that are the same size as Rich on Saturday, and I'm really excited for that challenge for these Rebels.
The Cokeville tournament is a great tournament. That really does set them up for the season. The freshman volleyball players will be playing in a tournament in Star Valley. Wasn't Evanston, got moved to Star Valley, so they'll be in action as well on Saturday.
A little behind-the-scenes information for you. That's going to be a homecoming for head coach Wendy Lamborn, as she is from Cokeville. So it'll be fun to watch her coach in her home court. Probably, maybe not the same court that she played in, but I'd say it's going to be the same general area. But I'm really excited for that tournament. We're going to have all of our broadcasters from my local radio. That's going to be Dan Hubbard, Cody Olson, the old voice of the Rebels. If you want to hear his voice again, and why wouldn't you? Because Cody's a great play-by-play guy. A million times better than I am. Cody Olson's now the voice of the West Side Pirates, as they'll be in action on Saturday. You can hear a couple of his games if they're not playing at the same time as the Rebels if you miss him. And why wouldn't you? Cody's a great dude. Also, Elon Olive will be there. Dennis Bedwell, who is our voice of the Valley, he's going to be there as well. So all 5 of us are going to be there And we're going to have a blast just because it's great when you get all the sports guys together. It's also going to be great when you're having great volleyball action. This should be a fun tournament. And with that, we're going to go to our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. That calendar update wasn't Freaky Fast, but our fast recap will be. Our Freaky Fast recap of tonight's game is brought to you by Jimmy John's. We are freaky fast and fresh meat to make. We're freaky fast and fresh meat to make fresh and delicious gourmet sandwiches every day. Get some freaky fresh food today. I did, and it was great. I got a turkey, ham, and roast beef sandwich with some mayo on it. Still thinking about that sandwich. It was so good. Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street, Evanston. And the recap for the Rebels is it may not have been the greatest, the most clean, the most, they had some mistakes, but ultimately when you sweep a team in 3 straight sets, it's hard to be too mad. But to be able to win the tournament on Saturday, which I'm sure the Rebels have every intention of doing, why go to a tournament if you don't plan on winning, right, Rob?
I would agree.
They're going to have to clean it up a little bit. Just a little bit. As you said, they had 30 unforced errors, which,
20,
30 on the other side, 20. That's still maybe too many for the liking of head coach Wendy Lamborn. And although they picked up 9 aces, they also had 9 service errors.
She'll want to cut that down.
It's great when you get aces, but you want to at least give yourself an opportunity to keep playing, set up the return, because you have a great offense. Darlene Peterson and then Ellie Argyle as well. They both smoked the ball. Hannah Scott, you can add her too. Violet Taylor. That's 4 hitters right there that I can tell you have all unleashed rockets in these last 2 games. So very exciting times if you're the Rebels volleyball team. And our Freaky Fast recap is set 1 won by the Rebels, 25-14, set 2, 25-21, and set 3, just like the first one, 25-14. Again, the final score, Station on Main scoreboard, 3-0 for the Rebels. Thank you for joining us today, as that was our Freaky Fast recap. Please make sure to support our businesses who advertise during these games, as they are the ones who make this all possible. This is so much fun, and I cannot tell you. I alluded to it on my radio show that plays every Thursday at 10:30 a.m., the Rebel Report. This is just such a fun job. I mean, coming here, getting to broadcast with the human encyclopedia of rich sports, Rob Leifson, is just a ton of fun. And none of this is possible without our sponsors. So I want to say thank you to all of them again, as once again, the Station on Main scoreboard reads 3-0 Rebels over the Rangers. 25-14, 25-21, 25-14 are your set scores. And with that, until next time, I'm Aaron Poling along with my broadcast partner, Rob Leifson. Go Rebels. This has been a sports production and sports broadcast of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of this production can be used or rebroadcast without express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC.